Guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. Guess what? I'm still alive. I know, right? Shink, where have you been? I've been kind of busy. Kind of having a bad time, actually. Well, I'll talk more about that later. This game is called Dyson Sphere Program, and it is amazing. I love all things autonomous. If you can make things automated, it makes things so much easier. By making this automated, there's no way you could do this in one thing. These things are massive. Absolutely massive. This is the first Dyson Sphere that I've made so far, and it was more of just a test to see what it is and how I can make it and what you can do. Because you can custom make these things. They're so cool. You could literally change so much about it. You can custom make it in any shape and in any form you want. And then you can put patterns on it. You can pick a bunch of different patterns, but of course I picked the one that looks like a huge
Pecker!
Oh, where?
Wait, that's not a woodpecker. It looks like someone's...
Privates! We have reports of an unidentified flying object. It is a long, smooth shaft, complete with two balls.
What is that? That looks just like an enormous...
Wang, pay attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying...
Willie,
Yeah.
what's that?
Well, it looks like a giant...
Johnson. Yes, sir. Get on the horn to British intelligence and let them know about this.
I kind of have like a new look on life where now that I'm not dead, I almost died. I died 3 times, I think, in the hospital, as they told me. But I lived. They took good care of me, and here I am. I was in the hospital all last year for pancreatitis, and while I was in there, they also found cancer, which is all kinds of great. So, yeah, pancreatitis sucks. I wouldn't even recommend that to my worst enemy. It was by far the worst experience I've had in my life. And I've been married before. Say, Shink, well, why haven't you made any YouTube videos? Well, I just hadn't been in the mood. I had a full-time job at the time, and I just looked at YouTube as a secondary or just as a hobby. And I'm thinking of making more videos and enjoying this space. This game is just beautiful. Like, it's just fun. I love automation games, and if you can let me go into space and build something amazing, oh man, I can't get enough of this game. I just need to get a new graphics card because, as you can see, it's not the best.
Mineral depleted.
Your bomb's depleted. So I have a spare bedroom, and I finally cleared it out when I got home from the hospital and started moving all of my equipment up there. I put most of my mining gear and everything up there already, and I'll post a link to a video to that at some point. Right now it's still in early stages. I've got 5 miners, 5.5. One of them's a virtual miner, so I call that one a half because I don't actually own it, but it still pays me in coins, so I'm giving it a half. So I have 5.5 miners right now in the mining farm, and I'll be adding more to it. I love the space. I'm not going to talk too much about it in this video. I'll make a separate video about it because I'm sure people are not excited about crypto like I am, and I get it. It's a new space. It's a new cryptocurrency. There's tons of scams out there. There's a lot of people in the space that are really, really not good. There's a lot of people in the crypto space that are just trying to scam people, and it sucks because for what it is, if you use the blockchain technology properly, you can really make a huge change to how businesses do transactions. It's a public record of all transactions, so there's no nefarious things going on. Well, there could be nefarious things on, but at least it's public and people can say, hey, I see what you did over there. There's X amount of coins got moved from X to Y to Z, whatever, yada, yada, yada. It's a great space if you're willing to learn about it, and for people who are open-minded about it. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'll make a whole nother dedicated video on that because there's so much more, really. This is my first Dyson sphere, and I'm going to show you my second one right now. This screen doesn't do it justice on how big it truly is. And what's crazy, I could have gone bigger. I can make this probably twice this size, but my gosh, the amount of time and space, because each one of these is a solar cell going to add it to the structure. I've already got the nodes and everything in place. And also, this is around a blue giant, which I didn't even know existed. This game taught me about astronomy. Wasn't aware that that was even a thing. And that's just so fascinating to me. The reason why it glows blue is because it's on its dying end phase. So red giants turn into blue giants at the end. Not all of them, but some of them do turn into blue giants, and they burn helium, and that's why it's blue. And now time for Mech Bath. Not Macbeth, Mech Bath. What is this, Mech Bath not good enough for you? What about blue Mech Bath? We also got the green Mech Bath. Even have the white Mech Bath. And when you feel it extra frisky, we got the purple Mech Bath. Hey!
Sorry you had to see that.
And I have more ideas on my next Dyson sphere that I'd like to make. Problem is, you can't build concave circles. At least not yet. You can't build concave circles yet in the game. This is the Dyson Sphere editor, and what you want to do is pause it when you're editing and making more orbits around, and just see how big you can truly make it. Look how big. You can go all the way out to this edge here, and I made it this size. You can go all the way to the edge, and it is enormous. So I've got another idea for a Dyson Sphere, but until they add concave circles in the game, I won't be making it yet. But Shink, why do you need concave circles? Impressive. Oh, there are reasons. There's some reasons. Shink, didn't you say you also had cancer? Yes, I did. I was also in the hospital for that, and they took a big chunk out of me, and it's such a weird name. I'm going to put it up on the screen now.
Carcinoma expliomorphic adenoma.
What was that?
Carcinoma expliomorphic adenoma.
Gesundheit. So I got my cancer removed in February of this year, and they came to me before they took it out, and they asked, hey, this is such a rare type of cancer, can we study it? And take it and dissect it and send it off to a lab somewhere to learn for science. And I said, sure. It's not like I'm gonna take it back home with me. I think we'll end the video on this one last thing that I want to show you guys, and that is a black hole. Yes, there's black holes in this game, and I guess I can potentially put a Dyson sphere around it. I don't know. This is new territory to me. I would assume it would collapse on itself somehow, or maybe there's some other function in the game they've added to allow it to actually work. But I tell you, I don't want to get too close to this thing, for obvious reasons. It's a freaking black hole, man. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I'll see you in the next one.